What up, guys? The boys for right now, they proved the entire world wrong on national TV. That they can, and they did, beat the defending Super Bowl champions at the defending Super Bowl champions' home in such a great fashion. Revenge has never, ever felt better. I haven't felt this good about after a game in a long time. Probably since the playoff game that we won 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. I haven't felt this good since then. There wasn't really a reason for us to feel good. But right now, I feel amazing. The boys beat them 24-17. Defense showed up. They put pressure on Eli. DeMarcus sacked Eli twice. We got 3 sacks on him that night. DeMarcus got 2 of them. The corners could not, the corners would not let the Giants receivers run free. Only about 1 or 2 times where they got past Brandon Carr and Morris Claiborne. The linebackers look fast. And our offense, I mean, both offenses started out pretty flat. I think it had more to do with just, nervous jitters. I think that's going to be happening in every first game of the season. You just hyped up. After Tony's pick, we all know Tony Romo, usually after an interception, kind of doesn't show up the rest of the way. That's the Tony we all kind of know. We love Tony. I'm harsh on him big time, but that doesn't mean I don't love Tony Romo. But after this interception, the lights turned on with this offense. 3 touchdown passes, 307 yards, 22 of 29 against the Giants' front 4. I mean, they're not intimidating because of their secondary. They're intimidating because their line. And even with our makeshift offensive line, Tony still managed 3 touchdown passes and 307 yards and about a 70-something completion rating. Hell yeah! I was blown away by that. I was half correct with some of the pregame. It'd be a lot of defensive plays. That was the case with the first quarter and a half. It was pure defense, but the offense showed up. We were the better team yesterday, and are we the better team from now on? I wouldn't say that. They're defending Super Bowl champions. As far as I'm concerned, they're still ahead of us in a lot of ways. But we were the better team last night. We wanted it more, we got it. Kevin Ogletree, I've been harsh on you, buddy. For the past 2 or 3 years, I've been harsh on you. You've shown talent, but you haven't really grasped, that position. Last night, I think you've solidified that. I think next week you will probably have a down week, but that's because everyone's focused on you now. And that must mean that Des Bryant and Miles Austin may have bigger games. That's what's great about the number 3 receiver, is that you are now a decoy. Congratulations. So now that everyone's focus is going to be on you, look who's wide open in the end zone. Des, Miles, Jason. You know what I'm talking about? Amazing how it works. DeMarco Murray had a monster game. I think everyone... I saw it when it happened. That awesome run. He's done that before. He's done that kind of run where he cuts one, he goes up the middle, he goes around the other way, and goes all the way back. He did that against the Bills last year, and that was my favorite run by him ever, was that run, because it shows what our running game couldn't do, and he did it. But this game, it was awesome. Tell me you weren't alone when you saw DeMarco cut to the left, when he had a clear shot to the end zone. All he had to do was run by Dez. Run next to Dez and you're in the end zone, but he didn't. They were saying that he probably ran out of gas. Whatever. It was an amazing run. I wouldn't take anything away from him. Jason Witten playing with us. He was medically cleared to play, but the entire time I really was thinking, please don't throw to Witten, please don't throw to Witten, please don't throw to Witten. But it was inspiring. It really was it was inspiring to see him come out on the field and perform. Not a lot, but just enough to say that, hey, he's on the field. We got our guy. We're fine. We're safe. And we were. Damn, were we safe. I think the biggest unsung play of the game was probably when Tony threw that interception. That one interception, and Tyron Smith tackles him by the horse collar. Though it was a penalty, it was definitely a save of the game, because if they score a touchdown right there, it's a different ball game. It really is. It's a different ball game. We wouldn't come out on top at halftime. That was the save of the entire game. I think that's definitely an unsung save of the game. Definitely. And another thing, penalties. Another thing about penalties? Overcoming those penalties. Yeah, we got like 13 penalties, and we got about 4 or 5, maybe 6 on the in the fourth quarter, maybe 3 or 4 in that one last drive. But have you ever seen the boys convert a 1st and 30 within the past 5 years? I haven't. I mean, not only do it once, but convert a 2nd and 15, 3rd and 18, and you saw it's happened so much last night. So it's kind of like the penalties sucked, but I'm so impressed with how we overcame that. We overcame that. And that 1st and 30 turned into a 34-yard touchdown pass to Miles. I believe that was it. Come on. It's a different team, guys. I'm not saying we're going to be winning the NFC East. I'm not saying we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying anything like that. We are a different team. And as much crap we've given Jason Garrett over the past couple years, whether it be terrible play calling, whether it be icing his own kicker, whether it just be anything, I like the direction this team is going. The only thing I have to say is that our offensive line, has got to get better. Whether in situations like with penalties and holding and everything like that. And for God's sakes, Phil Costa, or is it Ryan Cook? Is that his name? When Ryan Cook came in, he actually performed much better than Costa. He's been there for 4 fucking days. Pardon my French. He's been there for 4 days, and he performed better than Costa. That says a lot about Costa. Not so much how good Ryan Cook was. I was impressed with what he did, but it shows how bad Costa is. Come on, the second play of the game, Tony gets sacked. Just the second play, he gets drilled. But anyways, I'm going to stop talking. It's almost 8 minutes long. Crap, I hate doing videos this long, but I had a lot to say. We got the Seattle Seahawks in 11 days, or 10 days now. Cowboy fans, ignore the media and talking about how it's just one game, you're going to choke, and all that crap. Ignore Giants fans, ignore Eagles fans, Redskins fans, Steelers fans, Patriots fans, every single team, ignore them, because I want you to just soak this up for 11 days. Soak it up and enjoy this entire next week, and get ready for the Seattle Seahawks. We control our own destiny. We pave our own way. How about them Cowboys? 24-17 against the reigning Super Bowl champs. Later.